Me either.
I guess hate to lose Fran. That's a huge loss. Fran Brown.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been with Fran for 6 years, so it is hard to lose. But the program's bigger than one person, right? No matter who leaves, we'll replace it, and we love Fran, but he chose to leave us, so we just go on. So I think we'll be fine, but the loss right now hurts.
Is that a good opportunity, obviously, for him, though, to be a coordinator and be his guy, I guess?
Yeah, he
kinda
thinks
lead the
so.
room?
Yeah, so, we all have to make decisions in this business, right? And he's made that decision, and we support him, and we go on.
How do you see his responsibilities being divided during the bowl game?
Well, I'll take the corners, and Evan Cooper and Bobby Maffei will work with the safeties. So we'll be fine.
Phil, how do you feel about this matchup? What do you see from Vandy's offense?
Well, Andy Ludwig is the offensive coordinator, and I've gone back with Andy a long time ago. He's a West Coast guy. Does really a nice job. He runs the West Coast offense, and they shift and motion a lot, and they give you some condensed formations like the Rams do, which create problems in the run game and pass game. So they know what they're doing, right? It'll be a fun matchup.
What do you think about Shermer, the quarterback?
The guy controls the football game. He takes care of the football, puts them in the right stuff, really poised. So, he just operates the offense real well. So, he's a coach's kid, right? And he plays that way.
How about just his arm strength, his running ability? What's that like?
His mobility. He doesn't have great mobility, and he knows that. And they don't run him, for those types of plays. But his arm strength's plenty good enough. You'll see him make some really nice throws. And in the SEC, those guys close pretty fast on the football too. So he's made some good throws, and they've been in a lot of close games. They could have won 8 games. So they're a good football team.
And being a senior, I guess that's got to play into it too, Kyle.
Yeah, we both were 5 and 6 going into our last ball game and won our last ball game. So, both teams are trying to elevate the program and who they are, and so it should be a real competitive football game. Both sides will want to win the football game.
They got a good balance, I guess. The running backs rush for over 1,000. I mean, you see a good balance with them.
Yeah, real good. They drop back when they have to. They got a great screen game with the running backs. They do, and that's part of the West Coast offense is a screen game. They can run the football, play action, boot. So that they have a variety of things, and they drop back when they have to.
How's the health of the defense? Were you able to rest some guys last couple of weeks? Or?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, everybody's fine.
Will this be the deepest you've maybe been on defense, at least ready for a game?
Yeah, it is. And, this offense, they only play really 2 personnel groups the whole game. So it's not a game where you have a lot of substitution groups. So, we'll play as many guys as we need to win the football game. And what that number is going to be based on the next 6 days and then what they run against us.
Coach, with all these young guys getting, valuable practice time, who are you seeing step up in that younger group maybe that haven't played a whole lot this year? Well,
I think all the guys that have been playing, like the 2 safeties, Christian Morgan and JT Woods, you got Kalen Barnes. Those guys are really, starting to come into their own. And so, but we're still young. A lot of the guys we have back for 2 more years. So I consider that young. In the old days, you didn't play until you had 2 years left. So we have a lot of guys improving, and this is great work for them, and do nothing but get us better.
You talked about Kalen, but this deep into the season, is he comfortable there? Is he, is he a corner now? I guess
he's going to be a great corner here. He can really run, and he's competitive, and he likes the position too. So I think he's going to do some great things here.
You hadn't had a whole lot of turnovers, and then at the end of the Tech game, it really kind of broke loose for you.
Yeah.
Was that a change, or was it Tech's desperation?
Well, we should have had 3 or 4 other picks earlier in the game, right? When we dropped the ball. But, we just haven't had a lot of turnovers this year. But if you watch opponents, they haven't thrown the ball down the field much against us either. A lot of the big passing plays have been short plays. Like you take the Oklahoma game, 5 of them were 2 or less yards. The ball traveled. So they tried to throw the ball down the field, and when that happens, you have an opportunity to make more plays. So I think that played into it too. And we were making them throw the football down the field. So I think you have an opportunity to make more plays when that happens.
What have you seen from James Lynch this year? He's obviously had a really good year.
Yeah, James has done he's done a nice job. He's getting better and better. But he's been nicked a lot too this year, so I think that's hurt some of his progress. But I think he's healthy now, and I'm expecting a good game from him in the bowl game.
He just seems to have a knack for like attacking the quarterback, that kind of thing. Is that innate, or is that?
Yeah, good players. We think we do a lot with good players, and sometimes we get them a little bit better, but they have some instincts that we don't teach, and he has some of those. So, he's by the time he leaves here, he's going to be a real good player.
You've been around for a while. What's some? Do you have some really good bowl memories? What are some of your best bowl memories?
Well, I've been in a lot of bowls that really I only remember one, to be honest with you. And we played for the national title at Arizona State, and we lost in the last 30 seconds.
Okay.
So that's really the only bowl memory I think about that maybe once a week. So it's hard to win a national championship.
Who'd y'all lose to?
We lost to Ohio State.
Okay.
We were undefeated, the only undefeated team in the country. And Florida ended up winning because we lost. We lost 20-17. But probably that's the only bowl memory that I remember. It's crazy.
Still haunt you.
Yeah, still haunts me, yeah. Hard to win a national championship.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.